Well, howdy folks, welcome back to the workshop. Welcome back to my channel. Time for another DIY project today. I've got the DIY Telecaster that I built a while back and then modified. And today I'm gonna do another modification to it. I'm gonna put a treble bleed in the control cavity here. Now, I've never had a treble bleed on any of my guitars and I've always wanted to try one, so I'm gonna try one on here. But since I've never done it and I don't know if I like it or not, I'm gonna actually put in a little toggle switch here and then have it so I can toggle it on and off. I'll be able to do some sound clips that way as well so you can hear it kind of before and after and hear what it actually does. Now, if you're gonna do a treble bleed, you just need a couple of parts. It's very, very simple. Let's take a look at what you need. Okay, so all we need to make a treble bleed are two electronic components. This is a 150 kilo ohm resistor. If you know how to read the color code, you should see that's 150. And then this is a 1 nanofarad capacitor. Now, depending on how the company that you're getting it from writes it, it could be a 1 nanofarad, it could be a 0.001 microfarad, or it could be a 1000 picofarad. They're all the same value, and you'll know because it'll have a 102 on the capacitor. I'm sure that's probably too small for the camera to see, but there'll be a little 102 on there. So that's all you need. Now, since I'm going to do a switch, I could use a switch like this. This is a single pull, single throw with a long bat. This would work perfectly fine, but I actually am a big fan of these short bat switches like this. They have a little bit shorter, you know, thing here. It makes it harder to bump them. So if you see those side by side, you can see the difference between the short bat and the long bat. But I'm gonna use this one, and this is actually a single pull dual throw, but one side won't be used. Now what we need to do is drill a hole in here to mount the switch, and then I'll have to take the circuitry out, wire it up, and put it back together. Okay, so before I put this back together, let me just kind of show this to the camera so you can see the switch here. And we've got the capacitor and the resistor in parallel, and it's going to this side of the volume jack. And then we just have a raw wire coming from the middle lug of the volume jack, the wiper lug of the volume jack. There's a wire coming to the center lug of the switch, nothing on this side of the switch. So what that means, when the switch is in this position right here, then the treble bleed will be bypassed. When it's in this position, the treble bleed will be engaged. So it's real easy to go back and forth. That's how it works. Let's put it back together and test it out. Okay folks, so let's take a quick listen. And first, what is a treble bleed? Well, a treble bleed is basically just a high pass filter. High pass means it lets high frequencies pass. So what happens is, normally on a guitar, as you roll your volume down, the guitar gets quieter, but it also has an effect where it sort of muddies up the tone, or it makes it sound darker. And some people like that, some people don't. Well, what a treble bleed does is as you turn that volume down, it allows the highs to pass through, so it gives you more of an effect of like turning the volume down on your amp. It doesn't get muddy, it just gets quieter. Okay, so for starters, let's start with the treble bleed disengaged. There's an A minor chord. Now if I engage it, you don't notice any difference because the volume is all the way up. But if I turn the volume down a little bit, there's without it, and there's with it. You can definitely hear it's got a lot more sparkle in it. And if I turn it down more, you can hear it definitely gets really muddy when we get down there. Let's go even a little more. So you can hear what it does. Okay, so real quick, here is normal without the treble bleed. And with. again, some people like the treble bleed, some people do not, because some people like that sort of dark character. So for instance, if I'm gonna play, go to my neck pickup here, if I'm gonna play something like this, I don't know. Let's turn that down a little bit so we get a little bit, take some of that gain out of it. So some people like that kind of dark character. But with the treble bleed, it's just kind of what you're into, and that's why I like having it on a switch. I kind of like the treble bleed, to be honest. I think I'll probably use it quite a bit. But if you don't use your volume knob at all, if you're the person that just constantly has your volume cranked and your tone cranked up and you don't ever use it, then it's not worth it to you. But if you use your volume a lot, if you're one of those people that constantly likes to roll it back a little, you might like it. So it might be something to check out. There you go. If you like what I do on this channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That like button really does help out the channel, and I really would appreciate it. So thanks for tuning in.